Give me just a minute. I'll come talk to you. What is going on?
What is going on is that this is my residence.
Okay.
She and I had, she was able, I told her that she...
I know. Hang on. I'll come talk to you.
I live here. This is my house.
Yep.
Okay. I just had to get a squatter out.
I know.
Okay. And then she and I had an agreement that that she was going to be able to stay here under the tenant.
Okay.
And she did not agree. She's not given me a dime.
Okay.
And all of her is here, and now all of my is outside, which this is my house, and I live here still.
Okay. So you've given her residency, correct?
No, she's not stayed one day here. Just her.
Okay. Talk to this deputy real quick. All right. So help me understand. First of all, how is your arm? Is your arm bleeding? Okay.
I mean, it's okay.
Okay. Tell me what's going on.
She agreed to let us move in here because she's supposed to be moving to Alabama with her ex-husband.
Okay.
So the house is going to be empty. She asked me if I wanted to rent it. I said that was fine, whatever. We've been here for maybe a week and a half. Her stuff is still inside. She had her boyfriend, who was an ex-murderer who just got out of prison, staying here. And I told her, this is last night was the first night that we stayed here. Chad had been here. I said, I'm not bringing my kids around that. Yeah, and nobody in their right mind would.
Sure.
And she said, okay. And then this morning she went, and there's no hot water here because we cut the line on the propane tank. So we can't take a hot shower, It's not even, if DCFS was to come here, they wouldn't even let the kids stay here to begin with.
Right.
I told her, I said, when things are, up to par, I'll give you rent money. I said, I'm not going to pay $900 in rent for you to live here for free, for it to be shacked up here. That's not, who would do that?
Sure.
And she said, okay, and I have all of this in text messages. I have a lease, there's a lease written up that I sent to Impeded County for her probation to be transferred back to Sangamon. All of our hospital paperwork.
Back up on that just a second. So there is a lease written up on this.
Right.
Okay. Between you two.
And then also, we've gotten mail here. My address has changed to here.
Okay.
She just got a package here the other day with some shoes that she bought. I have text message showing and proof that she said everything's, that everything was fine. She's mad right now because I won't give her a full month of rent. When I told her, I said, when your stuff is out, the hot water's fixed, the air conditioner's fixed, I have no problem paying you $900 a month for rent. I have no problem. I've never not paid my rent. Why am I going to start now? And then her ex-husband from Alabama came in here just a little bit ago. That's the whole reason why I called you guys at first, because he's like, I'm getting a half a dozen men and we're taking all the out of this house. I said, you're not moving my I said, you can't touch my I said, at this point it is civil. She's going to need to go to the courthouse and go through an eviction process if she wants me out. I said, you cannot come physically remove my stuff. There's a table over there of mine that she threw out broken. My daughter was sitting up here.
She drove to this yard. This is her tracks, as you see, and the marks right there. She just went and wham, as you see, that's all brand new. Those are my dog balls.
Yeah.
I got into the
Is that coolant on the end of that?
That's her.
Yeah.
See her front end. See her front end where
it's
it's
all busted. She doesn't have a license. She doesn't have a license.
I know.
Her tags are expired. He's got it on video. I was sitting in my car right before you guys got here. She comes up to the car screaming in my face.
She came
after I've already tried to.
Yeah.
My house, bitch! No, it ain't. It's my house. No, do something, please.
I have marks all over me.
Yeah, she came out of the house right here and grabbing and started punching her. With the basket.
Yeah, she kept hitting me with a basket.
Okay.
And like I said, tried hitting her with the
She's
car.
She's been in there kicking. I was all the way over there. I was trying to stay out of this.
Ruining all of it.
So as far as her damaging the house and the damage to the front porch,
I know she can do that.
That's that's all good.
But trying to hit someone with the car because she was literally sitting.
Right, I mean, she's the same. She can't do it. She's literally.
And she
we
just
just got out of the
drove
hospital. We were in the
straight
hospital for 2 weeks.
Right.
And
I understand she could destroy, but you can't try to hit someone.
Or my stuff. I know that's all civil matter, to say who's what and what's not. But at the point, I don't need to get battered. My kids don't need to see me getting battered. I have a 3-year-old too that I have not even been able to let stay here because, for one, Chad was here. I'm sure you're familiar with Chad. Yeah. He's a scary person. I was scared to stay here with him. And to the point where she just had to go file an order of protection on him yesterday. So what?
She had already filed at least one on it.
Yeah, and it's like, so you need to tell me that you don't feel safe, but you expect me to feel safe. Like, she brought him out here and then left. She left and left him here with me for him to be my problem. Like, that's, I don't hang out with people like that. I'm not a person like that. Like,
this is what you guys wrote up. Mm-hmm. So August 1st. So you can be here, your stuff can be here. Mm-hmm. Is it the 17th of July that you moved in?
That's the day that we created it, and the move-in day was on August
1st.
Yeah, first of all, yeah. And like I have numerous texts. I have an entire text message feed of us too, talking back and forth.
Okay. Well, so here's the thing. Regardless of if that lease says, hey, it's got to have hot water, hey, it's got to have AC, whatever the case may be, regardless, she still has to legally evict you. I mean,
Right,
she has a lease agreement. She can't just do this.
Yeah,
So,
it'd be crazy.
where's the basket she hit you with?
Probably
In her car.
Okay.
She threw it in her car.
Oh, okay. So walk me through this again. What all happened here?
What happened today is I've been telling her that I'm coming and that I need to get in the house. I'm on a time limit. My ex-husband is here. He needs to get back to work. So I came to get my stuff, which all my stuff is outside. Why is my stuff outside? Okay? So
Okay. Out back, okay.
it's out back. It's in the garage. It all was in the house.
Okay.
Anyway, so then, and she was supposed to give me money a long time ago, and she hasn't. She's not giving me a goddamn dime. And then they've trashed the house, and then she's telling me there is no hot water, okay, because there's no propane, because the propane line was cut. She knew that ahead of time. We have no air conditioning because I had a house fire 2 years ago. And he already is all up to speed on that. But in 2 years ago, I met Chad, okay, and ever since I met Chad, my life has been hell. So is gone. Now she is here, and she knew there's no hot water, there was no power, there's no propane. Okay, she doesn't have enough. If she can't even pay me a goddamn dime for helping her, how is she gonna fill the propane tank? We have every intention on fixing the goddamn copper pipe so that she could become a tenant. And right now she's using my house as a squatting and storage or whatever the you want to call it. And she's got to go because she can't stay here.
So there's a couple issues with that. You signed into a lease agreement with her.
No, I didn't. We don't have a lease. Where's it at?
She just showed me copies of a lease.
That's forged, and that's not my signature, and that's not my lease. I have my own lease in the car that she needed to sign. That is fake, and it was for Tri-City School only. And she already, what I just tell you that she had earlier, what did I say? Didn't I just mention the word forgery? She already has forgery charges against her and identity theft.
Okay. Well, the issue is they have all their stuff here, right? You've allowed them to have their stuff here. As far as we're concerned, they have residency here. So if you want her gone, you're going to have to evict her and do it that way. Did you hit her with a basket?
No, she came at me and put her hands on me first. But you'd see me calling you and crying like a fucking girl? No, I didn't.
Okay. And then what about driving the car when there was a kid in the front yard?
Yeah, I drove right up to my front porch because you know what? I'll block the front door if I want. It's my yard.
You understand why that would be a dangerous thing to do when there's a child that can't move sitting right there?
Correct. And I wasn't by her.
Okay.
I know that's Lily. That is my niece. Well, by ex-marriage, that is my niece. She's the most important person here anyway.
So what can we do to rectify this situation?
She's got to go.
I can't make her leave. I mean, I have no grounds to make either one of you leave, considering you both have residency here.
She does not have residency here. She's not even stayed here one day. Or the kids.
They stayed here last night, correct?
Probably not. I wasn't here.
Okay.
Neither were they. They were not here, and neither was I.
Where were they last night?
I have no idea.
Okay.
She stayed at her boyfriend's house this entire time. I've been here for over a month trying to help this bitch. Without a dime. And I done told him, I am clean and sober. You ask my ex-husband, okay, that's coming. He'll be here shortly. All right? She's a meth head, just like is. Okay? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with everybody here.
Okay. So her logic behind the story was you were moving back with your ex-husband and leaving town and the house was going to be empty for them to be able to stay in.
No, absolutely not. I've been here the whole time.
Okay. And the reason she said she didn't bring the kids around was because she was still staying here.
That's what she says, but she had to her. I've already done told him this. She had every bit of her ability to unload her entire truck, to help her do this, help her do that, paint this, that, and t'other. So, oh yeah, he's such a big problem, isn't he? Well, I got him gone for her yesterday out of my time, my money, my gas, my car, my mileage. Where was she at? She's got to get an OP to get him gone because that OP don't protect her.
It protects the address. Give me just a second. So, real quick, What did you see as far as physical altercation between the two of them?
She came out of this house. I was standing over here.
When you said she, who are you referring to?
She went in, Carol went into the garage.
Okay.
And she was yelling. And I was standing right on the edge of the concrete, smoking her cigarette. She might have been on the phone with you guys. I'm not for sure.
Okay.
Carol came out. She had baskets in her hand. And she shoved, and then she hit 2 to 3 times with the basket. All Anna did was grab her hands from hitting her again. And she's like, Carol, you need to cool down and stop.
Right.
You're bull. She's like, bah, 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 bah. And then she got all the way to her car, and she's blowing the horn the whole time. Ah.
I got video of it. Of her blowing
Then as I turn around, she's driving up right here. I thought she was gonna hit Lily, and she hits the thing. I'll drive this motherfucker through the house, and then Maybach's pans were right there, and as you see that.
Yep. No, I see where she
It was sitting right up there at the edge. She all the way there. And then she sat and blew her horn the whole time, cussing everyone out. Well, not me, because I was way out here minding my own business.
Right.
But she hit. Like, she came out and she bam, bam with the baskets. And she did as, like, if it was me, I'd have cleared her. But that's me. But she grabbed her hands like this and said, you need to chill the fuck out and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you're getting out of my house. And she's like, how can you make me get out? I'm renting this place. She's like, I sold it. Well, how can you sell and rent a house? Not in the state of Illinois.
It sounds. Carol was down there.
Yeah, in Burden. Yeah, hanging out with her all the time. And she's like, girl, you can move in my house. You ain't got to worry about this little house. You and your daughter can come out here. You'll be country. You won't have to deal with the in-town bullshit. She's like, I'm moving away. I don't want my house to sit abandoned. And because then someone will tear up the house, you know. And she's like, you can just rent my house. And she's like, are you sure? She goes, if that's the case, I'll get a U-Haul. And she's like, girl, I'll help you move into my house. So
Okay. Here's the deal. You screaming and yelling in the car, okay, if nothing else, that's assault. The way they perceived you driving the vehicle up to the front door, while I understand your point of view when you say, I can block the front door, it's my house, you are correct. However, with her sitting there, not able to move, and you pulling up, she was in fear that you were driving towards her, okay?
Sure, they're liars.
Okay, well,
That's fine. Let's go. We're wasting time.
Okay, so also, as far as the lease thing goes, or getting her out of here, as much communication as you guys have back and forth regarding all of it, go through the legal process and do it that way. She's not overly interested in his offer to help get her out, okay?
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever you say.
John, do you mind transporting? Hey, Carol, real quick, do you have anything at all on you? Anything in your pockets?
I have no pockets.
Okay. Do you want your cell phone
For what?
when you get out so you have your phone?
Sure.
Okay. Is it in your vehicle?
Sure.
Would you like me to get it for you?
It's in the, should be right there in the front seat.
Okay. Is there anything else you need?
My purse, so maybe I could take some medicine. I regularly keep
It's hard to tell. Yeah, they're here. Ask her where her purse is. Does she know where her purse is? There's a pumpkin.
I told you I was going to jail, didn't I?
Okay, real quick. There's nothing in there that's not supposed to be in there, correct?
No, I told you. No,
I understand, but knives, things
Toenail
like anything.
They're baby tonneau flippers. Made some makeup and a bracelet.
Did you say mace and makeup? Oh.
Makeup.
They said mace and makeup.
No.
You would not want them confused. Do you want me to give him your keys and lock your vehicle?
No, I'm thinking that you guys, that he can just move my car right over there and he can
While
walk
you're
back.
here, you can move it over that way.
Yeah.
There's no issues.
Yeah.
You have the keys?
They're in there still.
Okay.
The suspect, aged 54 at the time of this arrest, was charged with assault as a Class C misdemeanor. She was charged with battery as a Class A misdemeanor. And finally, she was charged with aggravated assault, operating a motor vehicle with reasonable apprehension of striking a person, as a Class 4 felony. As of the production of this video, the state's attorney's office has yet to file and prosecute the charges. Now, what do you think? Of the two parties, which side was more in the wrong here? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching 50 Police Bodycam.